Coming up in this video, I've got another spiced rum review for you. This is Kraken Black Spiced Rum. So if you want to know all about it, what of my 4 mixes that I've got that work the best with it, then stay tuned. Hello rum fans, Steve the Barman here, and I'm hoping these videos will help you drink, serve and enjoy better quality drinks. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you don't want to miss any of my future videos, make sure you ring the bell as well, because then YouTube will notify you every time I set a new video live. Right, question of the video, as this is a black spiced rum and as the Dark and Stormy is one of my favourite all-time rum drinks, in the comments below I want to know, what is your favourite rum to mix with ginger beer, aka to make a Dark and Stormy? What is your go-to rum? The original, I think, is Gosling's. I think they might have even sort of trademarked the name Dark and Stormy somehow. None of us ever stick to it because we use whatever sort of rum we want. So, but do you use Kraken? Do you use Lambs? Do you use Gosling's? Do you use Myers? What is your favourite Dark and Stormy rum? And what's your favourite ginger beer as well? Let me know in the comments below. Right, let's get on with Kraken. So Kraken's been around quite a long time now. 2010, it got launched right off the back of the Sailor Jerry craze. Sailor Jerry was a huge barcall, sort of late 2000s, 2008, 2009, right up until the point they changed their recipe. And I mean by barcall, people would actually come and specifically ask for Sailor Jerry and Coke, Sailor Jerry and ginger beer, as opposed to a vodka. Doesn't matter what vodka, just give us a vodka and Coke, as opposed to a gin and tonic. Doesn't matter what gin, with the gin boom hadn't kicked off then. Sailor Jerry was a huge bar call. But as I say, they changed their recipe 2009. That kind of opened the door to a lot of other spiced rums, and in a sense did kind of create that category that we've got now. And we've got a lot of spiced rums out there, and they're the kind of rums that I'm focusing on. They are the more accessible and the more fun, less pretentious rums. Yes, I love all rums, but I'm doing these videos all about spiced rums because I think there's a lot out there and a lot of interest from you guys. So Kraken, say 2010. If you don't know what it's named after or where the name came from, it's named after that little beast there. Can you see that? Kind of an octopus. The myth, the legend, the story has it there was a ship coming over from the Caribbean over to this neck of the woods full with black spiced rum. It never made it, and the legend has it that the Kraken, that thing, this big old octopus, kind of refused to let the boat leave and stole all the rum. It's a great branded story. It's really cool. Obviously it's not true, but no one needs to know that. It's like Father Christmas, he still exists, doesn't he? So yeah, that's where the name comes from. Now, as in a lot of spiced rums, they are proper out and out rums. This one is no different. This is a blend of, I think it's Trinidadian rums. I'm not sure how many rums, but with most of them there will be a blend of maybe 2, 4, 6 different rums blended together to create that really sort of lovely base spirit, and then all spiced rums are spiced up after the fact. The big one, Sailor Jerry, obviously was a lime and vanilla spiced rum. The same with Morgan's Spiced, or Captain Morgan's Spiced Rum, whatever you want to call it now, was lime and vanilla. Red Leg goes the other way. Red Leg is ginger, maybe some cloves in there as well, but ginger and lime, so kind of that drier palate. This one though, I don't know them all, but this one has 11 different spices in there. We're going cinnamon, we're going vanilla, we're going cloves, we're going ginger. I'm not sure they're the only ones I can really find. I'm assuming there's a bit of a lime in there as well. But I say 11 different secret blend of spices goes into making this rum. Now, I used to use this all the time, probably from 2011 right the way through to 2017, and then just purely because of the amount of spiced rums in the market, I kind of forgot about it a little bit. I got sidetracked by other rums, but I really used to love this. And the darker spiced rums, or the darker rums, kind of suit my palate, the sort of demerara and molasses kind of thing. I love that thing going on, so I did have a lot of love for this. Now the bottle's quite a cool bottle as well. As I found on the website, it was kind of these little handles here kind of pay homage to the old style bottles back in the day, 17th, 18th century. But I seem to remember a rep, brand ambassador, early 2010s, 11s, 12s, whenever it was, kind of telling me that it was kind of sort of designed around the legs and the arms of the octopus. I don't know how true that is. I don't even know whether I'm making that up now, whether I've just invented my own story. But I seem to remember a little bit of a story about that. But certainly if you do your research, you will see a lot of bottles that kind of look like this from the late sort of 16th, 17th, 18th centuries and going on. But it's really, really useful to put your little finger through there and pour as well. It's a great, great sort of bottle. So it's got that point of difference. It stands out quite a lot. You will find this in most supermarkets. I will pop links in the show notes of where you can get this from if you want to order it online. It is a little bit cheaper online, I know that, but every sort of supermarket in the UK, and I'm assuming in the US, sells it. So you'll be quite easily be able to get hold of this. Right, so let's get on and try it neat to see what it tastes like. I'm just going to stick a little ice cube in there. Just going to pour a little bit over. Look at that, really dark in colour, really sort of black, oh, very like Coca-Cola in colour, it's that black. Right, smell. Straight away off the nose, lots of cinnamon, lots of vanilla coming off the nose. Maybe a bit of, I'm not actually sure whether there's lime in it, maybe getting a bit of citrus and lime coming off, I'm not sure. But definitely cinnamon, definitely, oh, maybe a bit ginger. But definitely vanilla. They're the big two I pick up, cinnamon, vanilla. Right, taste. Oh, right. So, first, as soon as it hits your palate, you know you are drinking rum. The proper rumminess is right there up front. And then as it kind of mellows out in your mouth a bit, it goes down. That's when the spices come out. There's huge spices in there. You get that sort of syrupy kind of flavour from the molasses that comes through. Vanilla. I'm getting the ginger. I'm getting a little bit of, I can tell the sort of cloves, the after bite in there. That is just a lovely, I can't really pick up any of the other spices that are in there, but they all just come together. The aftertaste, that's when the spices kind of explode. That is really, really lovely. Quite happily drink that neat, actually. That is amazing. I do like my neat rum. It's probably that and cognac are the only two spirits that I would quite happily drink neat all day long, just with an ice cube. Quite happy with that. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to line them up, but I've got 4 mixers that I'm just going to try this with. This is what we're going to do going forward now. We're going to try each of these spiced rums with these 4 mixers. So I've got normal Coca-Cola Zero. I've got my ginger beer, my favourite ginger beer, Old Jamaica. I've got Ting, grapefruit soda, think Lilt, but without the grapefruit. And then I've got this beast as well. This is Schweppes 1783 Muscovado mixer. On my website, I did a blog about this a year ago. It's the most hit blog on my website. People are searching for that left, right and centre. So I need to do a bit more with that. I need to do a few cocktail recipes of a few other drinks and that. But that is one of my favourite go-tos as well. So I'm just going to quickly line them up and then we're going to go from there. Right, so all lined up. First off, this is how, you know, if I just want a quick drink, I do love my rum and cokes. See, that just works. That is just such a lovely. I've made all these pretty much 1 to 4. I do gin and tonics 1 to 3, but with rum, because it's a big, bold, more flavour, I do like my drinks sort of 1 to 4 in that sort of sense. So this is Coke Zero. That's absolutely lovely. Quite happily drink that. Rum and ginger beer, dark and stormy. My favourite drink. Absolutely love this. Oh, that is gorgeous. Really, really love that. Actually, to be fair, I can't really split those two, which is my favourite. This is Ting, sort of grapefruit soda. Again, that's nice. It works. I think I would prefer to have it with Coke, to be honest. I'm more of a Ting with sort of the lighter and the golden sort of rums, not necessarily spiced rums either. So that for me, but that is really nice actually. But those two just have the edge. Right, I've not actually tried this combination together. This is the Muscovado. Just put that down there for the close-up. This is Schweppes 1783 Muscovado, available in most supermarkets in the UK. Really, really lovely. Right. Wow. Oh, that works. Do you know what? Actually, that is my favourite out of the four. I thought the ginger beer was going to be my favourite. That just works amazingly well. You've got the kind of the sort of the molasses and the sugar that kind of bounce off the rum in there. That is just a lovely drink. Maybe a wedge of lime going in there. Oh, but that is stunning. Wow. Okay, first place for me, Muscovado. To be fair, as much as I love ginger beer, equal second, ginger beer and the Coke, and then Ting in fourth place. So try that out. Let me know in the comments below how you drink your Kraken. Do you love your Kraken? What do you mix it with? I've not really played about with it with cocktails, to be fair. I used to use it just purely dark and stormies, rum and cokes, but maybe in the future we'll get some cocktails going. That's been Kraken. Stay tuned next week for another spiced rum review.